this was painful. There is a section in this video. These are kind of rapid fire covering of different news topics. Not much research done into each and every one of them. It's more like citing from the people standing to benefit from hype of different sorts. So these types of channels are not that good, but they are informative because they have an eye on a lot of different things. And here he talked about how he said specifically at the end, or he said that a fake image of an explosion at the Pentagon was shared by different companies. No, news shared by different news channels, news sources, and he said, and he explains that of course it's fake and it's obviously fake. He said, yeah, it's pretty obviously fake, but not that obvious if you don't know what to look for. And he said that he just covered it like nothing was up, while showing an image of RT, Russia Today, a sanctioned and banned propaganda outlet for the Russian government, state-funded, known for intentionally spreading disinformation, being responsible for brainwashing people in Eastern Europe and misleading them on the war. It's maybe the most unreliable network in the world when it comes to sensitive topics, geopolitical topics like this, like for example an explosion at the Pentagon of all places in America, while they proclaim that America is the great evil orchestrating the war in Ukraine. So if he had even the slightest political awareness in any way whatsoever, which is something you probably should have if you're covering AI news, as they're becoming increasingly relevant. If you'd have any awareness in politics, you would not just show an image of RT and say, oh, look, news sites are spreading it around. That's just, no. And then at the end he says, but this says more about news in general, about how news... Oh, let me hear exactly what he said.
Image, when you look at it, this could have been done in Photoshop 15 years ago. This isn't something unique to AI, but the fact that all the news outlets started sharing it before it was 100% confirmed shows more of an issue with news media than it does with AI. But that's just my opinion.
Okay, so he's saying that the fact that every news outlet started sharing it before it was verified is more of an issue with the news. First of all, conflating the actions of some with the actions of everyone, because I'm sure a lot of news outlets also said that said that images are showing up of that thing, or saying something else where they didn't say that it actually happened yet. And secondly, showing a Russian propaganda channel. I don't know how it started spreading. I'm only assuming that it might be from the Russian propaganda channels, considering the nature of the image. And saying that this shows more of an issue with the news, as if Russia Today is news, and not seeing the distinction between that and legitimate news, like CNN or BBC or even Fox News. Well, bad example, but still, relative to Russia Today, Fox News is very truthful. So, yeah. the tragedy and a very just it's not important. It's just something I noticed and something that really annoys me when people are that hysterically unaware, just completely 100% unaware of what the circumstances around something. And the guy tweeting says RT, which with over 3 million followers, has posted since deleted. Wow, they deleted it. Maybe that's a sign that they actually didn't originate from them. But either way, still stands true what I said, just not knowing about the sensitivities on that topic, and maybe also not realizing that the news are making a distinction by using specific words and conflating all news outlets with each other. It's just not good. But I don't expect these channels to have political awareness.